Alright, this is SJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. Very, very frustrated right now. Um, just came from the doctor and felt like they just wasn't listening to me. As far as the doctor where I go is a community health center, and they keep changing doctors, and um, just felt like they was not listening to me, and they're minimizing my pain and me, telling them, explaining to them my situation with my back and my legs and everything. And it's like they seem like they was minimizing it. And because this is a community health center and they keep changing doctors, so every time I go um, there, there's somebody different. And I felt like the doctor just wasn't listening to me. And then he was trying to minimize my situation, and I'm in a lot of pain, and um, I'm gonna be honest. I want to cuss that doctor out, but I try to be kind and respectful. But I want to cuss that doctor out because it's like he seemed like it's like when you're a black person in the healthcare industry, it's like they don't listen to you. It's really really frustrating being a black person and trying to seek health care. And then I have to tell them what I need, as far as I'm trying to get a refill on my muscle spasm med. He act like he didn't want to give it to me. And I'm like, it's been a while since, it's like, really? Seriously? I mean, it's like, and that's discrimination in the healthcare system with African Americans is really, really bad. I mean, it's like they don't listen to us. I just felt like this doctor was not listening. He was an Asian doctor. But I tell you, I was on the verge. he said, well, you seem to be doing. I looked at him like I'm in a lot of pain. I wanted to say, nigga. I wanted to call, I wanted to call him the N word. I'm not gonna be honest with you guys. I wanted to cuss that doctor out. I'm just gonna lay it on the line. I wanted to cuss him out. I was pissed. And it's like I'm thinking about changing doctors because that's a community health center, and it's so many people going there. It's too many. They got too many people going there, so um, it's like they don't. It's like every time I go, I gotta explain to a different doctor because they keep changing the doctors. So they got too many patients there. So I'm really seriously consider changing doctors. Someone that knows me more. I can get more one-on-one attention. That's what I need. So I'm seriously considering. I'm gonna make it a matter of prayer and pray about it. This place is convenient because it's down the street from where I live. So it is convenient, but I'm just really frustrated. The black they ignore black people. It's like they yeah. I want to cuss him. He just lucky. He better be lucky I'm a nice person. But I shouldn't be leaving the doctor's office frustrated. You know. So and I shouldn't have to go jump through some hoops just to get a refill on my meds. The neurologist described the muscle spasm med to me, but they told me to go to my doctor to get a refill. Make it make sense. So why I got to jump through all these hoops just to get a refill on my muscle spasm med? It doesn't even make any sense. So I'm just, when it's been a while since they've subscribed them to me, I'm just really really frustrated and pissed off right now. It was supposed to be a different topic. I was supposed to be talking about something else, but I'm just that frustrated. So, black people, be your own advocates. That's the only thing I can tell you guys. Be your own advocate. When you go to the doctor, you know your body, you know what's going on with you. Be your own advocate. If you're not able to speak for yourself, have someone else speak on your behalf. Have someone else advocate on your behalf. But black people, we really, really need to be proactive, and we really, really um, need to be our own advocate. And in case we're incapacitated or we need somebody that's going to really stand up and really speak out on our behalf, because these doctors, in so many cases of, um, especially black women giving birth. Actually, that's a whole nother video. The infant mortality rate and the stuff like that is really high, and because they ignore black women during giving birth. I watched a documentary on Hulu, and it was really, really, really an eye opener. I would recommend you guys catch that. It's a documentary on Hulu about black women dying in childbirth and stuff. And there's black men on there. There lost a couple of black men that lost their wives or girlfriends because they died in childbirth, and they was trying to tell the doctor that they were having problems, but the doctors ignored them. And then as a result, they died, and the percentage of it happening to black women is very, very high. I recommend you guys catch that. It's on Hulu. I forget the name of it. It's a real eye opener. I was in tears, towards the end of it, and just thank God that I didn't know that when I was carrying my kids. I didn't know that because I'm a worry wart. God didn't allow me to know that because I'm a worry wart. I would have been worrying myself sick. But I did not know that the rate of is higher for black women as far as that. But yeah, go ahead and check that out on Hulu. That's a real eye opener. But yeah, they ignore black. Serena Williams, the tennis player, had a blood clot when she gave birth to her daughter, and she kept trying to tell them, and they was ignoring her. She almost died. See, they ignore us in the health system. You have to. And then when you go off, then they think something. Then she violent. They ready to call the police on you when you go off on them. And I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice because I'm a nice person. I don't like to be mean to people. I want to cuss. I was so frustrated. If he could only read my mind. he told me, well, you seem to be doing all. I wanted to say, nigga. I want to call him the N word. I was so mad. I said, I am in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of pain, and I was trying to break down to him as far as what's going on with my muscle spasms and my leg. I was trying to be, I was trying to break that down to him as much as possible, and then I was trying to get a handicap thing, and he said that basically I wasn't crippled enough or disabled enough to get it. So I was really, really, really frustrated. I was really, really frustrated. After he told me that, I was really irritated. And then when he seemed to be minimizing my situation. He said, "Well, a lot of people do got back issues." Well, I'm not a lot of people. I'm not a lot of people. I didn't say that, but I should have said it. I was trying to be nice. But at the same time, I was getting really, really, really irritated with this doctor. So, just black people, just be your own advocate. Be insistent. If they keep trying to minimize you, what you're going through, be insistent. Be insistent. You don't want to get rude and you don't want to get nasty, but I came close. I almost got nasty with him. But you just don't cuss them out. But just be insistent and just make it very clear to them. No, I'm hurting and I need payment. They act like they don't want to give you no pain meds or nothing like that. He was like I said, when I was trying to get a refill on my muscle spasm med, he was giving me a hard time. Like, come on, man, really, seriously, So they act like they don't want to get it. I don't even take it on the regular. I take it as needed, but I really would hate to be going through a really bad muscle spasm and not have it, because sometimes they get pretty bad. So I'm just frustrated, guys. But black people, be your own advocate. Be insistent. If the doctor's trying to minimize what you're going through, be insistent and tell them what you need. You know your body and you know what's going on with you, and you tell them what you need. If it's your child or if it's or your husband or your wife, and they for some reason can't speak, you tell them what's going on with your child or your husband or your wife. You know what I mean? And you be firm with them, and be. He was trying to downplay my stuff, and I was like, no, I'm in a lot of pain. You know, so just be insistent, and you know, and just make it very 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 clear to them what's going on with you. That's what you got to do when you're black. They be trying to minimize stuff and be trying to ignore you and put you off and all that kind of stuff. It's just irritating. So I'm frustrated, guys, to say the least. Like, subscribe, notification bell. All right.